Hi Cancers, this is your general energy reading for the week of July 6th through the 10th. I will be getting clarity on a situation that you'll be dealing with that week, and then afterwards I'll get some advice from your guides. To start off, the overall energy for this reading is the reverse Page of Pentacles. So this is around the initial stages of a situation where there might be some immaturity or lack of immaturity going on, not wanting to take responsibility or not wanting to put in the effort into something, this initial stage of something, or putting in the minimal effort into it. For the recent past, you have the King of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Empress, and the Five of Wands. So you recently missed out on an opportunity after not connecting to this King of Cups. This could be maybe a healer or a spouse. But usually with the reverse Seven of Cups, this missed opportunity was because of decisive behavior. Maybe you purposely chose to miss this opportunity. And that's causing you to neglect yourself, neglect your well-being, not giving yourself the attention, love, devotion it needs, leading to challenges, having to struggle with some challenges. For the immediate future, you have the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Wands. So you're wanting to tell the truth, come clean, confess regarding this missed opportunity after not being able to connect to this King of Cups, this Queen of Swords. This could be a healer or a professional of some kind. And coming clean causes you to be dishonest, or maybe even this is coming from bad judgment on your part regarding your neglect of yourself, your well-being, leading to some setbacks regarding your challenges. For the immediate outcome, you have the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So you're forced to have to deal with some loss, separation after a missed opportunity and having to come clean about something. And this loss or separation because of a failure to connect with this healer, this King of Cups, this Queen of Swords, this type of professional. That is leading to a loss, separation, causing you to want to refocus on something centered around your long-term stability, maybe even around your home. This could be what you've been dishonest about regarding your neglect of your well-being. And that's leading you to reach out to some type of authority figure, having to reach out to some type of authority figure. I went ahead and pulled a few clarification cards to get a clearer picture of what's going on underneath for you. For the overall energy, the reverse Page of Pentacles, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Ace of Cups. So you're not taking responsibilities regarding this initial stages of a situation, not being very mature, not wanting to put in the necessary effort for this new opportunity at happiness for you. And this could be through a new connection, this Queen of Swords, this King of Cups. And this is after not wanting to commit. Not wanting to commit to maybe a new beginning, a fresh start for yourself. Not wanting to commit because of not being able to adapt, a lack of adaptability. And possibly because of your divorce decisions. I went ahead, sorry, for the King of Cups, for the recent past for the King of Cups, you have the Five of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So missing out on this opportunity to do something by not connecting to this King of Cups for a new path that you wanted to commit to, but sometimes for some reason you missed out on an opportunity for this new path by connecting to this King of Cups after deciding to not want to commit to a collaboration because of unwelcome change. For the Empress, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star card. Missing out on this opportunity is causing you to neglect your health and well-being. This is towards healing, creating harmony within you. By finding comfort and stability and really nurturing, caring, and supporting yourself through an investment of energy, time and energy, so that your hard work will pay off and that you can keep motivated. For the Five of Wands, you have the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So neglecting yourself is leading to some challenges that you're struggling with because of a failure to connect with this King of Cups, or at least a delayed success in doing that. Whereas usually with the reverse Six of Wands, it's a time for you to reassess your goals. And these challenges, struggling with these challenges after this failure to connect with this King of Cups, because you were trying to run away from, escape disharmony in this connection by separating and disconnecting from them to this person that's important to your well-being. For the immediate future, for the Queen of Swords, you have this Seven of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So you're wanting to come clean and tell the truth about after not connecting to this professional, this King of Cups, regarding reuniting for your happiness and stability, or the support, for the support of someone who cares, so that you can connect with them, bond, connect, form strong connections, form a harmonious connection with them through courage, so they can help you meet the challenges regarding some unwelcome changes. For the High Priestess, you have the Two of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So, wanting to tell the truth to come clean, it causes you to maybe be dishonest or maybe give some incorrect judgment regarding your lack of or neglect of yourself. So this is being dishonest and or making poor judgments, incorrect judgments regarding the initial stages of a situation by maybe providing some positive news regarding it. After wanting to focus on your long-term stability, something similar, this could maybe be staying home because of confusion, maybe not being able to see the truth of a situation clearly. For the Nine of Wands, you have the Five of Swords, the Chariot, and the Queen of Wands. So there's some setbacks to being able to deal with the challenges you've been dealing with because of you. There's some setbacks because of pessimism, being pessimistic, being ill-tempered, being temperamental. This could be being overbearing, being unfriendly. Because of not being able to not being able to successfully overcome any challenges or obstacles you were facing, or a lack of progress to bring it into conflict or for peaceful resolution within this connection. This is because of possibly with the reverse chariot, this could be because of choosing the wrong path or making the wrong decision or going in the wrong direction. For the immediate outcome, for the Six of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So there's a delayed success or failure with this failure to connect with this Queen of Swords, this professional, this healer, because of self-pity. But it ended up being self-sabotage in the long run after not accepting an offer, an opportunity for a new beginning, for growth, for the potential to meet the challenges through courage. For the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Wands, the Judgment, and the Magician. So you're dealing with the loss and separation of this connection after a failure to connect with them. It's causing you to focus on long-term stability regarding your neglect of yourself and being dishonest or misjudgment, incorrect judgment of your health. Regarding your long-term stability, this could be something centered around staying home. And you're wanting to focus on that by connecting with a jack of all trades, the magician, someone who can use their skills and abilities to make anything happen. This could be another professional, or maybe some type of subset of that. You're wanting to connect with them after being judged for some unexpected problems. This also could be around if you're dealing with an illness. This could be chronic fatigue or fatigue that you're dealing with. Maybe being judged for that. And you're wanting to connect with this magician about that. That's leading to some type of authority figure. You have the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So you're wanting to connect to an authority figure about these challenges and the setbacks you've been having so that you can have an opportunity to connect with the Queen of Swords, so a professional about these issues. So maybe you're going to the top to be able to connect with this professional after finding the confidence to take physical steps necessary, to take the action necessary after loss, separation from this connection. Now let's see what your guides have to say. Any advice for the Cancers watching? Distant thunder, clear the air. Dramatic purification, renewal, and healing are occurring on many levels. Don't be concerned if there is chaos in your life. In this instance, it is good. It is shaking things up so you don't become stagnant. If your auric field or your personal space is cluttered, it's difficult for exciting new experiences and opportunities to come into your life. It's time to clear out clutter, release the old, discarded, and unused. Clear the air and release situations, people who don't empower you. Purify the dross out of your life. In order for renewal to occur, the old needs to make way for the new. On the distant horizon, a storm is brewing. Great shards of lightning are thunderbolting to the earth from the heavens. It can feel chaotic, but in it heralds a time of renewal. The thunderstorm clears the dust out of the air and re-energizes the earth. Be open to change. It's all good, even if it doesn't seem like it. New energy is flooding your energy field. Examine your life and see if there is anything that needs to be cleared, renewed, or released. Now is the time. Renewal and even rebirth is at hand. And that is it for the Cancer reading, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!